of Kenya Kwanza. If you want to speak later, I can give other members. I had
Honorable Speaker,
to give to the whips.
No, I'm very ready, Honorable Speaker.
After you, Junet, then I'll give members to speak.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
You have 10 minutes.
Okay, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, also being the inaugural address in this 13th Parliament, I also wish to take this opportunity to thank the great people of South Mogrango for having faith in me again for the second time, and also wish to congratulate you for being elected as our Speaker for this session. Honorable Speaker, having said that, allow me, Honorable Speaker, to table the letters from the Kenya Kwanza Coalition appointing the Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, the Kikuyu Member of Parliament, as the majority leader of the Kenya Kwanza Coalition, Honorable Owen Baya as the Deputy Majority Leader, and Honorable Naomi Wako as the Deputy Chief Whip of this coalition. Honorable Speaker, those letters are accompanied by the resolution. Junet, you need to cool down. No, I have tabled the letters appointing the majority leader and the deputy majority leader, Honorable Speaker, and those letters are accompanied by the...
Yes, Junet. What's your point of order?
Of course, I behave like somebody who has been here before. Mr. Speaker, I didn't want to interrupt you. I wanted to bring to your attention that when a member is tabling a document, Mr. Speaker, he does it himself. It's procedural. He can't give it to someone, go and table for me. So on the records, it will be tabled by the other member and not him. So, I know he has been busy in the campaign.
No. Honorable Speaker, I stand guided, but I think I appointed somebody, of course, to become my handsman for just this particular session, but they are adequately tabled as guided. But if you so wish, of course, I can have them back and then table it myself.
Go on.
Exactly.
Go on.
But they are well tabled, Honorable Junet. Honorable Speaker, the tabled documents or the tabled letters annexed with are with the resolutions and the minutes from the Kenya Kwanza Coalition. What you will note in those resolutions, and even the attendees of that list, as indicated in the entire list, is that in the minutes, people who attended the meeting that appointed Honorable Ichung'wah as the majority leader, the members that attended are about 179, drawn from different parties. And if you'll allow me, Honorable Speaker, in the attendance, UDA had 145, UDM had 8, PA had 3, MCCP had 2 in that meeting, MDG had 1, ANC 8, Ford Kenya 6, TSP 2, DP 1, CCM 1, NAP Kenya 1, and GDDP 1. In total, Honorable Speaker, those are 179 members. Honorable Speaker, in the past 1 week, I've been very busy also, receiving several members of this House, requesting me to place them in committees, some of which are independent members of Parliament. In total, possibly there could be 10. So today, we are talking about 189 members associating themselves with the Kenya Kwanza Coalition and, of course, clearly describing our majority in terms of numbers. Honorable Speaker, if this was a marriage that you are called to be a vicar, then clearly the consummation of marriage happened in Naivasha. A child was born, and actually not 1, not 2, but 4, Honorable Speaker. And now you are being invited today to make a determination on which particular spouse a certain spouse wants. A marriage is claimed to have taken place about 2 months ago, thereabout, and there is a spouse who feels, I don't belong here, and is decided to go this other direction. And that spouse is equipped with the Constitution of Kenya, Article 38, Article 36, on the rights of association. Honorable Speaker, even a first-year student knows that a contractual agreement entered under coercion and threats is a nullity, and you cannot validate it, Honorable Speaker, even from your seat. Any agreement that is entered at night, entered through blackmail and coercion, is a nullity. Today, I challenge the Honorable Junet, who, of course, is salivating for my majority whip seat, to table before you a resolution by the Azimio coalition party today with a list of members who have appended their signatures in attendance of that particular meeting, a resolution and minutes of that particular meeting, and not mere statements that we are the numbers, we are the majority. At some point, of course, we were together, and now, of course, you need to, we had a coalition agreement. Honorable Speaker, you and I know, as legal practitioners, that any law, any legislation, or any agreement that contravenes the supreme law of the land, and that is the Constitution, is null and void. Our Constitution, Honorable Speaker, is supreme. Article 36 provides for rights of association. You cannot force MDG to go in bed with you. They do not want. And they are protected by Article 36. You can't force them. You cannot force independence. You cannot force Maendeleo Chap to go in bed with you. You cannot use a mere paper that you coerced members to sign, that you've got to be with us. You signed this paper. Those people are protected. Those members are protected under Article 36 and Article 38. Honorable Speaker, the invitation you are being called upon to determine on a mere paper, on a mere agreement, that even the contents to which were not shared to those people who signed is wrong. Please decline that invitation. The majority coalition is Kenya Kwanza. And the right of association cannot be downplayed by a mere agreement. Honorable Speaker, the third point that, as you retire to make your determination, that you need to relook at, is the provision of Article 108 on the definition of what a political party is. Honorable Speaker, by all standards, from whichever angle you choose to look at this whole thing, the definition of Azimio as it stands now is simply Azimio Coalition Party. It stands with the same level. It positions itself with the same level as ODM, as UDA, as Maendeleo Chap, and all these other parties. And today, Honorable Speaker, if you call for account the members of Azimio Coalition Party here in this House, you'll get none. There is only one member of Azimio Coalition Party, as provided, if you go by the definition of Article 108(2), and that is the Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. All the rest are members of parties, including myself. I'm a member of UDA. The Honorable Junet is a member of ODM, who enjoy a sizable number of these in this House. They are only 88. And I also want to echo the sentiments of my colleague, Honorable Ishungwa, when he says that they've also been very fair to award or to give, to share their very small, meager cake to their short brothers, to their brothers who don't deserve, the Wiper and the other parties. Honorable Speaker, we challenge them today.
Yes, the Honorable, yes, Honorable Mbui.
Mr. Speaker, I'm sorry to stand to interrupt his debate, but Mr. Speaker, honestly, is it parliamentary for us, for the member of parliament, to belittle